did Liberation Day bring manufacturing back to America? Remember when Donald Trump promised that
jobs and factories will come roaring back into our country?
1 year on, how loud is that roar? On the jobs front, it's more of a whimper. Manufacturers have shed around 100,000 jobs since President Trump took office, even as the rest of the economy has gained 300,000 jobs. There's some evidence to suggest that manufacturers spent most of 2025 in recession, and many of America's industrial successes are in places that tariffs haven't really touched, like the data center build-out or the boom in liquefied natural gas. Liberation Day was supposed to bring a great manufacturing boom. So far, it has instead brought volatility, friction, and a mountain of new paperwork for businesses. After last April, measures of economic uncertainty hit record highs, beating even the early months of the pandemic. But during COVID, that uncertainty quickly receded. This time, it stayed high. Instability can make planning for the future practically impossible. Businesses could try and move their supply chains to America, as Donald Trump wants, but new factories could take years to set up. And in many cases, building these factories only makes financial sense if the current tariffs stay in place. Should a future administration pare back the tariffs, these projects could easily turn into money sinks, and businesses know it. Another problem is tariff exemptions. The administration's preferred approach seems to be offering these to the loudest and best connected industries. But exemptions just undermine the logic for tariffs. If some sectors are getting relief, others could too. So why bother even trying to bring your supply chain to America? In February 2026, the Supreme Court struck down some of Trump's tariffs. This has generated even more confusion, not least over who's entitled to a refund. In theory, refunds go to the companies that formerly paid the tariffs, but smaller companies and consumers who didn't generally import goods directly but often had higher prices passed straight on to them would not be reimbursed, which hardly seems fair. Donald Trump's administration will look to use a patchwork of country and sector-specific tariffs to fill the gaps left by the Supreme Court ruling. The process will be messy and unpredictable, taking many months, even years. The longer this volatility persists, the more unlikely it is that tariffs will bring about the manufacturing renaissance that the president wants.